Hello everyone, welcome to this little channel that I've just started. This short video chronicles my strategy over the past week in capitalizing on the dip in the China Tech ETF under the ticker symbol KWEB during the 6th to 7th of July 2021. This video also features my small account of $1,000. For consistency's sake, from now on all prices are quoted in US dollars. Before we begin, I'd like to make a disclaimer. My gains are actually very small, so please do not laugh at me. These gains are technically in shares and not in dollars and cents, which you will understand later in the video. This video is actually more of a proof of principle to test my investment strategy on a small pot of money and for sharing and discussion purposes only. So just a bit of a background. StashAway invests 20% of our money into the China Tech ETF KWEB in its 36% risk index portfolio. This is also the highest risk index portfolio StashAway offers. The percentage of KWEB is 10% in StashAway's second highest risk index portfolio, also known as the 30% risk index portfolio. So now I'm just going to show you the weightage of this China Tech ETF in StashAway. And the target weight of this ETF KWEB is 20%. So I've invested with StashAway for the past year, employing the dollar cost averaging method every month, which means I've actually invested during the peaks of this ETF in February 2021 and the months before and after this. So now I'm just gonna toggle to the ETF chart on Google, so please bear with me for a few moments as my phone struggles to get us there. Here, recently the share price of this ETF has started to come down, so I thought it might be a good opportunity to significantly average down my cost basis and to test if I could make a profit during this dip, which also happened to be at its lowest in a year. With the peak being that of February 2021. Now I'll quickly show you the top 10 holdings of this ETF, and these include Tencent, Alibaba, Meituan, Pinduoduo, and JD.com, among others. These 10 holdings together make up 61% of total assets in KWEB. Now I'm gonna toggle to an online commission-free brokerage platform called Robinhood, which is available to US residents. I'm not sure where you folks are watching from, but I guess probably from Singapore and Malaysia. And in these countries, you do have low cost, low commission online brokerages to invest into US stocks and ETFs like TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, Tiger Broker, and more recently Moomoo, I believe. So now I'm just gonna toggle to my Robinhood account. So in my Robinhood account of $1,000, my total capital deployed in KWEB across the 2 days, meaning the 6th and 7th of July 2021, was $380, and this is on top of the $20 that I've invested prior to that. So here you're looking at KWEB. So in total, I've actually invested $400, $380 during 6 to 7 July, and the $20 that I've initially invested, which I'll just show you in a moment. As we scroll down and we get there. So that's the initial investment of 2 bouts of $10, first on the 22nd of June and later on the 2nd of July, and more recently during 6 to 7 of July in bouts of $10 and also $5. So that's across 6th of July and 7th of July, averaging down during different times of the day. So this is rather embarrassing that I'm showing you bouts of $10 and $5. Unfortunately, I could not average down 1 day later on the on the next day, the 8th of July, which in retrospect was the lowest of lows during this 1 week period. In fact, or should I say the 1 year period. So that's the 1 week period. Where the lowest was during the 8th of July. And the 1 month period where the lowest of lows was on the 8th of July. And in fact, on this day, my unrealized loss was actually as high as $20, which is equivalent to 5% after having entered into this position 1 to 2 days prior. And in all honesty, I was a little concerned that it may fall further, though I'm prepared to hold on to this ETF for up to 1 to 3 years anyway, maybe even longer. There are mainly 2 reasons why I did not average down further on the 8th of July. First, out of my principal of $1,000, I'm already like 40% heavy into this single ETF, and I did not want to over concentrate as it already is. And number 2, because the performance of KWEB since its height of February 2021 has been dismal, so no one could really predict when the lowest of lows would be. Now I'll just go back to show you the chart of KWEB for today. The 13th of July 2021, and the range of KWEB share price for the day was from the low of 62.58 to 64.65, or rather 64.63, and my average cost basis was $62.93, based on my previous purchases in bulks of $10 and $5. And on today, I've divested $35 out of my capital of $400, leaving myself $365 invested in this ETF. And currently, the market value of my $365 is now at $370.59, which is approximately about 1.31%. In fact, it's actually more than that because my total remaining capital is $365. And now I'll just go back to the screen where I'll show you how I averaged out my gains by selling at share prices across a range of values. And here I'm going to show you my 7 bouts of $5 sales for the day, the 13th of July, ranging from a share price of $64.15 and averaging up to a share price of $64.66, which is actually higher. Among the highest prices you would get intraday. So technically, I've not really made profits in dollars and cents, but rather I've made profits in that I've accumulated more shares of KWEB under my name by doing this. And this is equivalent to an average net profit of 2.33% based on my initial cost basis of $62.93. And effectively, this also lowers my cost basis of this ETF now to $62.77 for further sell-offs in the future. So this net gain in shares of 2.33% in just 7 days translates to an annualized gain of around 121%. So that's not too bad at all. Now, I do know that some of you may be laughing at these tiny gains, but not all of us have bouts of $1,000 or $500 to work with. And I believe that this has been a fruitful journey in preparing myself for deploying greater tranches of money in the future, and maybe through like day trading or swing trading. Also, this is gonna be a prospective journey, so I may actually very well lose a lot of money with KWEB, but while I think it's possible, it is highly improbable given that this ETF is comprised of the largest Chinese tech companies. So to end, I would like to thank all of you for watching to the end, and I hope something has been useful to you. I apologize that there are no entertaining graphics except for this like simple one-take screen recording. So till next time, bye!